Hi folks, in this video we're taking a first look at the new Stylophone drone synth, the CPM DS-2, which is, before I drop it, quite a step up from what the Stylophones we all know and love. This is fantastically good fun. It's great. It's great. It's great. I love it. I'm assuming this is my Stylophone. There we go. That's the back side. Analog drone synthesizer from Stylophone. Shouldn't put the knife away. I need it again. Sealed box. That's good. Okay, what do we got? Lovely instruction manual. Won't be needing that. I'm joking. I actually do. I do read manuals. They are quite useful. Oh. Ooh, hello. We've got a lot of patch cables. Oh, even like that kind of patch cable. That is a lot of patch cables, and that's like a little rack thing for me cables as well. Sorry, you can't see that. I think that's a little rack thing for me patch cables. Lovely stuff. Nice work, Stylophone. We got some batteries. I shan't take those out. You know what batteries look like, don't you? So, you know, this is a big step up, right? From the Stylophones we know. This is a big step up. I'm going to have to get my knife out again, aren't I? Can you hear that? Again, this is the Bowie edition of the Stylophone. They have stepped their game up. Power. How do I power it? Batteries. Okay. How do I power it? All right. There's some tape on it. So let's get the tape off and think about powering it. This is just a quick first look, but it looks like there's like drone 1, drone 2, which look identical. They are identical as far as I can see, just looking at the interface there. So this is basically drone 1, drone 2, and then this is an LFO section, and then there's an effects section. So to start hearing something, there's these two volumes here. So drone 1, and then there, drone 2, there. There's a master out here. Reverb amount. So let's take the reverb off. Delay amount. Let's take the delay down. There's also another level there. I'm not sure what that level's doing though. And there's a main volume out, which I think is for the headphone output, because that's not doing anything either. Lovely stuff. Next to the main volumes of each of the two voices, there's a filter cutoff, which is probably acting as a low pass filter because it's just oh, and then resonance control is above it. And then that's LFO depth. So it does have built-in effects, as I say. So it's got a delay, he said, yeah, delay, that's got time, LFO depth and repeats. So just a standard delay. And then we've got a wet dry amount for that delay. And adjusting the time is going to give us that classic kind of analogy sort of sound. Nice. And then we've got reverb, which appears to be stereo or mono. I guess that depends on, you know, how what you're outputting. Which has got room 1, room 2, room 3, plate 1, plate 2, hall 1, hall 2, and CH stroke hall, which I'm sure the manual will tell me what that is. I'm going to set the delay to hall 1, and then dial in the amount of reverb, which just sounds quieter. Okay. Yeah, okay. LFO. Increase the rate. The LFO has many shapes. So I guess, yeah, so again, so we can set 2 independent shapes, but one central LFO rate. But I don't know if like wave 1 affects drone 1 or wave 2 affects drone 2, but we can probably set that by the destination switches there, I guess. Yeah, here we go. So oscillator 1, is it 1 or 2? Oscillator 2, is it 1 or 2? So we can set that to 2. So then I guess sort of wave 2, the shape of LFO2 is then going to oscillator 2, and also filter 1 or filter 2, filter 1, filter 2, wave 1, wave 2. Okay, yeah, so filter 1, filter 2, wave 1, wave 2. Nice. Oscillator mix amount, LFO depth, makes sense for each voice. And I don't know what X wave is or cross wave. That would be some kind of cross modulation thingy. Maybe like the mono poly, maybe. Need to look at that. That's one for the manual for sure. And plenty patch points. LFO rate, reset, wave 1, wave 2, which I guess that's outputting the LFO settings. Again, I'm going to need to look at the manual and just check what the coding means of these colours. That would make sense. Drone 1, pitch. So you can train the pitch of the drone with control voltage. That's cool. Pull switch modulation cutoff, so you can control the filter cutoff through control voltage. Cool. And then there's an out. I don't know whether that would be control voltage or audio out. Probably audio out, probably. And then the same again for drone 2. So it's both sort of simple, but also there's enough going on there to be kind of complicated. If I compare it to, say, something like the Mystic from Recovery, sort of it's a more complicated machine for sure. And this is very, how do I describe that? Chippy tuned, kind of. I don't know. That's probably not the case. The Stylophone is, I don't know, much more, whatever that sound is. I need to play. Just playing with the LFO, I think, and I'll check this with the manual, but Wave 1 is going 10 times faster in terms of how the rate knob controls it versus LFO 2, which makes that makes sense. So, and depending on how you do your routing down here, you can, you know, get super fast LFO versus a slower LFO. But I don't know whether it's really, say that's what's, I mean, just by the blinking of it, that's sort of going into audio rates as well, which you could probably hear in the wave output. Maybe. Hi folks, in this video we are taking a first look at the new Stylophone drone